Welcome back, HMC, to our booty focused leg day today. For today's workout, we're going to need our dumbbells, and then we're going to need our mat, as well as about 3 to 5 feet of space around us. There will be some floor work today as well. And as always, remember, if you need to take a break, listen to your body, just pause me, come back when you're ready, and keep that water bottle nice and nearby. Have a drink when I cue you, have a drink when I don't cue you. Just listen to those cues that your body is giving you. All right, so let's go ahead, starting off by reaching all the way up. Exhale, drop it down, reach it all the way up, stretch as high as you can. You are a monstera climbing up the trunk of a tree, reaching all the way to the heavens. Drop it down, reach up again. All right, now we're gonna exhale, drop it down in some arm circles. Switching sides. Perfect. Let's go ahead, take that right arm, hug it across our bodies. Just kind of gently warming up our upper bodies, even though this is a lower body workout. Drop those hands away, stretch out that chest. Drop it down. Let's look over our shoulders. And one more on each side. Perfect. Go ahead, dropping it down. Let's do some hip circles. Dynamically stretching that lower body. Switching directions. All right, now let's step forward with that left leg, back with the right, straight back right leg. Push those feet into the ground and push those hips forward and through. Now let's rock backwards, stretching out that hamstring. See if you can touch your toes. Exhale, let's go ahead, switching sides, right foot forward, left foot back, straight back left leg, pressing those hips forward and through. Then we're gonna exhale, rock it back. Awesome. Go ahead. We're going to do some hip openers, but one at a time. So let's go right leg up, out, over and down, and back over. Just like we're climbing over an electric fence here. Perfect. One more. Shake it out, switch sides. All the way up and over. You got this. And one. Let's lift up that right leg. Draw those circles on the ground, stretch out that calf. Might hear your ankle crack a little bit here. Switching directions. Go ahead, drop it down, lifting up. Switching sides. Awesome. Now let's go ahead, warming it up, finding that sweet spot for intensity. Use your movement of choice for a cardiovascular movement for 1 minute. Let's find that talk test. I'm going to jumping jack today. Feel free to do whatever you want. You can dance, you can walk around your space, but we want to be moving at an intensity at which we can talk but not sing. 30 seconds here. Ten seconds. 2, 1. Shake it out. Grab that water and let's go ahead getting things started. First movement, we're going to try a different movement today. We're going to do some heel elevated squats. So you're going to take your dumbbells and you're going to actually place them on the floor, stepping onto them so that they are underneath your heel. I'll give a little side view here. So they're underneath your heel, almost like they're high heels, and they're the heels themselves. If your dumbbells don't quite work, you can use books, you can use just something sturdy that you can place your heels on without slipping or sliding here. So setting ourselves up, our hip feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart. Let's go ahead, drop it down like a squat. Pressing those feet through the floor. Keeping that torso nice and upright. Neutral spine, and we're hugging baby up and in. Feeling it in those booties there. Some step off those weights. Shake it out. Check in on that form. Then let's do it again. Hugging baby up and in, neutral spine. Shoulders back and down. Just drop it like a squat. You got this. All the way into those heels. 2 and 1. Step off those weights. Shake it out a little bit. Give your body what you need here. Back on. One last round here. All the way down, all the way up. You got this. Three, 2, and 1. Step it off. Shake it out. Grab that water. We should be nice and warm by now. And we're going to go set aside those dumbbells. Have your sip of water. I'll introduce the next movement. Next up, we're going to go ahead and do some split lunges. So stepping forward first with that left leg, back with that right, kind of a moderate distance in between the two, about 2 feet. We're going to drop that right knee, press with that left leg, bring it up. Neutral spine here. 2, 1, let's switch. Two, 1, stand it up, shake it out, and reset. Left foot forward. Let's go. Two, and 1, stand it up, shake it out. Let's go. Awesome. Stand up, shake it. We got one more round. When you're ready, left foot goes forward. Two, 1, switching sides. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Grab that water while I introduce the next movement here. Next up, we're going to go into our deadlift kind of sequence here. So grabbing onto one or both of your dumbbells, we're going to start with a single leg Romanian deadlift. So starting on that left leg, let's use the right as a little kickstand. And we're going to think hips go back, Torso goes down with a nice straight shin angle here. So squaring off those hips. Neutral spine, let's hug baby up and in. And hips go back, chest goes down. Keep that chin nice and tucked. 2 and 1. Let's switch sides. Two and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Let's switch. And switch for 10. And 1. All right, shake it out one more time. We've got one more round. Three, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Last round, let's switch. Two and 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. Grab that water here. Check in on your body. Make sure we're not feeling that in our lower back. And next up here, we're going to do one of my favorite movements, a kettlebell swing. So grabbing onto one of these dumbbells, we're going to grip it in between our pointer and our middle fingers here. Clasp the hands around. Widening out our feet. Screwing our hips into the ground, externally rotating those hips. Knee towards the middle of our foot. We're going to hinge backwards. Keep those shins nice and straight. And up, swinging that dumbbell. Two and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Give your body what you need here. Let's do it one more time. Two and 1. Stand it up, shake it out. One last round. Kettlebell swing. Two and 1. All right, go ahead, grab that water. Next up, we're going to do our glute bridges. So grab that water, hydrate, and use this as a little bit of a break as we get ourselves set up here. We're going to grab our chair. You can also use the back of the couch. And by the back of the couch, I mean the seat of the couch. And we're gonna bring ourselves down to the floor by going shoulder, shoulder, foot, foot, and then just about our bra line. We're gonna create that nice neutral spine. we're gonna do some glute bridges. So hinging at the hip, feet only go out to like a 90-degree angle, all the way up. Three, two, and one. Hands go first. Then we lower ourselves down. Take a quick little break here. Check in on your form. And when you're ready, let's bring it back up. Lowering down just about to the brow line. Neutral spine. Let's go. Two, and one. Hands go first, then the booty. Give yourself a little mini break here. And when you're ready, hands go first, back comes up, let's thrust. Two, and one. Hands go, then the booty goes, and we're gonna stay on the ground here. Next up, we're gonna get into some glute kickbacks. So let's just get that chair out of our way here, and we're gonna bring ourselves down onto all fours. Wrists below shoulders, knees below hips, neutral spine. So we're not going all the way into like a cat, just counteracting that curvature of our lower back. And we're going to kick backwards like a donkey, keeping those hips nice and square. And we're gonna switch in 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, switch sides. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Let's switch for 10. And 1. Drop it down. Let's switch for 10. Two, and 1. Shake it out. Let's switch last round. Light feet. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Let's switch for 10. Two, and 1. Drop it down, grab that water, have a great big sip. Let's go ahead, cooling things down from a seated position. Extending out that right leg, leaning into it, rotating outwards if we need to accommodate our bodies. Stretch out that hamstring. On the next inhale, bring yourself back to center. Let's switch sides. Other side. Leaning outwards if we need to accommodate our bodies here. Amazing. Awesome. Let's go ahead. Coming up onto our knees. Deep lunge forward. Pressing forward and through. Let's stretch out those hip flexors. Switching sides. Square off those hips, press forward and through. Awesome. Now we're gonna bring it down by lying the side of our calf across our bodies and leaning across it, stretching out those glutes, pigeon pose. Switching sides, left foot comes across, right leg back in a deep lunge, pigeon pose on this side. Two and one. Dropping it down, pressing those hips together just in a nice butterfly. Let those hips fall apart. Amazing. Crossing those legs or sitting however you're most comfortable. One last time with me. Breathe in. And exhale, drop it down. Great job today. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to grab that water, give your body what it needs today, and we'll see you in the next one.